Virginia lawmakers about the benefits of medical marijuana, and it is not coming from stoners who want to get high. The message is coming from a group of folks who see the weed as a way to heal. It's a story you'll see only on 3. Lisa Smith is a mom on a mission.
Well, I'm not the person that you would expect to come and ask the legislature or anyone for medical cannabis.
How does a iron nail become a magnet?
You wrap around a wire around a nail.
I homeschool my kids. I go to church on Sunday. I lean somewhat conservative in my politics. Watch Fox News.
If your next question is why, watch and listen what happens next when the lights go out at their house. Yes, it's hard to watch, but don't turn away. This is Haley, Lisa's daughter, and it's the world they live in 24/7. Lisa tells me Haley had 800 seizures last year.
Families that are in Colorado that are actually using the medical cannabis or cannabidiol for their kids with Dravet syndrome, they're seeing increased awareness, ability to learn again. They have reduced seizures from 50 to 100% in reduction in seizures.
That is why she joined others who marched on Richmond on MLK Day to raise awareness and gain support to legalize medical marijuana in Virginia.
All right, does everybody else know what the plan of attack is today? Hey, steering committee members at 10 o'clock, tell them that you're representing Safe Access Virginia.
T.J. Thompson is a U.S. Navy veteran and lobbyist for Safe Access. He spent that day walking the halls of the General Assembly, making the case for legal cannabis.
Basically, we're in full opposition to HB 684. We oppose it because it's actually trying to take the law that we do have extant for cancer and glaucoma patients completely off the books.
He told me he believes they're listening this time.
That was a great meeting.
It's health care. We're not asking the government to give us more money. We're actually attempting to create an entirely self-sustaining model and allow patients to be comfortable, to enjoy a nice quality of life.
Lt Gov Ralph Northam knows a little something about Haley's quality of life.
When they hear her story and see a child that is incapacitated from just intractable seizures.
Dr. Northam was her pediatric neurologist in the early years. And as Lieutenant Governor, he is seriously looking into the science of medical marijuana.
Families that have used this and found wonderful responses in their children. So we need to do some further research.
Presently, 20 states, including the District of Columbia, have enacted laws to legalize medical marijuana. 10 other states have pending legislation as of the end of last month. Virginia is not among them.
The flip side of it, Barbara, is that we know that marijuana can actually trigger seizures in some people. So it's not as straightforward as we'd like it to be, and that's why further studies are needed.
So the question for moms like Lisa is, will the relief come in time for her daughter, who is on a battery of heavy-duty rescue drugs? A mom who cannot sleep through the night out of fear of what might happen.
When you walk by her bed at night and you look to see if she's still alive.
So this is that important.
Yeah. One day they'll take her life.
Matters of law are not ruled by emotion, but the Lieutenant Governor may have a stopgap prior to proposed legislation.
We can apply for what we call compassionate use of it, and so we're looking into avenues to do that. We're going to have some legislation that's proposed in place that we'll be ready to go with in the upcoming year.
There are states that already use a synthesized version of marijuana shown to have medicinal value. A medicinal statute was passed in Virginia in the late 1970s, which means that practitioners can write prescriptions for the drug here. But they run the risk of being prosecuted by federal authorities. It is a catch-22 that can only be resolved by well-thought-out medical marijuana bills, which are expected to come up in the 2015 General Assembly.